Hello and very warm welcome to all of you my dear friends. My name is Arnab Bhattacharjee and I'm a bank PO as well as I'm a national trainer. This video is in association with Imperial Education, and today's topic we are going to discuss, that is negotiable instrument. It is actually onto the base of Jaiib only, as many people are going to appear for the exam Jaiib, as we have this exam in May 2018 only. So we are going to discuss today's paper, that is negotiable instrument. Okay. So before we let us start, let me have a small introduction about myself. I'm a bank PO and a national trainer on English communication and aptitude. Apart from that, I have cleared all these exams: SBI PO clerk, IPS PO clerk, Bank of Baroda PO PGDBF, Bank of Maharashtra PO PGDBF, IPS RRP officer scale 1 and assistant. I have been associated with some of the renowned institutions: Imperial Education, Time and Universal Education. Before we start with our topic, I urge you all, please do subscribe to our channel, because if you subscribe to the channel, you will be getting the notification. Apart from that, it also motivates us, encourages us to make some more relevant videos and very helpful videos to all. So here we have our first question. We are going to discuss with some questions only, so that we can make you understand in a very small thing that what are the important questions that they can ask, so that we will have the glimpse of that, what are the questions they are asking and what will be the options given. So let us start with the first question, as we have: a check is drawn for a sum of rupees 25,000. The balance in the account is rupees 25,100. The minimum balance prescribed by the bank is 1,000. In this case, what will you do? First option that is given here is return the check, as no minimum balance will be there after paying off the check. So, and next is pay the check, return the check with reason insufficient fund, return the check with reason refer to drawer. As we can see that there is no insufficient fund, because he is having 25,100 and he has made a check of 25,000, so it is wrong obviously. Return the check, as no minimum balance will be there after paying off the check. You cannot return the check, or you can easily, in the words of banker, we say you cannot dishonor the check in case he is having the fund. Okay, so that is why this is also wrong. Return the check with reason refer to drawer. No, you can also not use this. The correct option that we can easily understand here is pay the check, because if you have the balance more than what he has given the check, you should have to pay. You cannot dishonor the check, because only because you are not, he is not going to maintain minimum balance, you cannot dishonor the check. You have to pay this. Okay, so this is the first question we have understood. Next we can see here is crossing of a check with account pay only. When you see that a check, okay, a check is given to you and this is account pay, this is two parallel lines, and which if you have written account pay, that means what? The check amount, whatever the amount has given in the check, is have to be credited in the account only. You cannot give it in a cash. That is what it means. Okay, so let us go to the example option. Writing the name of the account holder? No. Writing the name of the specific bank in the parallel lines of the check? No. Payable to the bearer? No. The person who is bearing the check, he cannot get paid, because it has to be credited to the payee's account only. So this is the correct option here. I hope you have understood. A check drawn without the date. Okay, if a check is not having the date, always remember that you cannot you cannot pass it. Okay, you cannot honor the check. At first you need per check which is having the date, which is having filled every important details. That is what needed here. Okay, every word and figure should be maintained, and there should be a date given, there should be a name given on which he wants to be credited. Okay, whether it is a self check or bearer check or any order check, account pay check, it should be given there. So as we can see here is that a check drawn without a date. What kind of check is it? A valid check? No, because we cannot pass it. No, that is why it is not. Okay, inchoate instrument, yes, it is correct, because inchoate instrument means incomplete. Remember that inchoate means incomplete, as we don't have date. It is not invalid. Remember that it is not invalid check, it is incomplete, because a person who has drawn the check, he can also fill the date, and after that he can bring it to the bank and the bank will honor the check. That is why it is incomplete. So it is called as inchoate instrument, not ambiguous and not a negotiable instrument. Okay, it is wrong. Next, the due date of bill of exchange falling on public holidays. Remember that if a bill of exchange is falling on public holiday, what you have to do? This is asking that if it is falling on public holiday, what a bank has to do. Okay, at that time it is asked succeeding business day. That means we will dishonor this if it comes before that of preceding day. So it is not correct, because the correct answer is that you will have to honor it preceding business day if he comes there. Okay, because you cannot wait for the next day. If it is falling on public holiday, that means you will have to credit it first, okay, before that day. For example, many of you are getting salaries on a particular date. Some banks are giving you salary on 15th of month or 20th of month or 25th of month. If there is public holiday, for example, if it is Sunday on 25th of January, the salary will be credited to you 24th of January. Now in case 24th is the 4th Saturday, in that case salary will be credited to you on 23rd. In case 23rd is public holiday, for example in Kolkata we see that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Jayanti is there. In case it is holiday there, then the amount will be, the salary will be credited to you on 22nd. Now I hope that you have understood. That is what it is given here, preceding business day. Okay, that means if it is on public holiday, you will have to honor this before that. Okay, before that business day. Okay, then first of the month, next working, no. All these are wrong. The correct answer is preceding business day. Next, in a bill of exchange, the draw is always. Remember that bill of exchange is what? It is a kind of check only. Okay, so in check, you should know that the person who is giving you a check, he is known as drawer, because he is drawing a check to you. Okay, he is drawer who is having the account in a bank and he is giving his check. Now he has given the check to a person. That person is known as payee, because he is going to get the amount, whatever the amount is given on the check, he is going to get this. Okay, now drawer has given him, but payee will bring it to a bank. Now bank will pay the amount to payee. So bank is what? Drawee. Remember that bank is drawee, because it is drawing the amount to the payee. Remember that a person who is issuing a check, that is drawer. Bank is always a drawee, and who is getting the amount, he is payee. Now the drawee is always who? The person is directed to pay. Okay, that is bank. Okay, not a banker, because banker is not going to pay. Actually it is going to be paid by the bank only. It is written here a person. The correct answer will be the person is directed to pay, who is directed to pay, who is ordered to pay. Okay, that is what the correct answer is. Next we will see the fixed deposit receipt issued by the bank is valid negotiable instrument. No, it is not a negotiable instrument. You should know that many people have confusion. Okay, so if it is not negotiable instrument, then the next one will be obviously correct, that it is not a negotiable instrument. Okay, because negotiable instrument is what you need, you are going to get paid for that. Okay, fixed deposit receipt is a receipt only. It is not a bill of exchange. Remember that it is a receipt. Okay, next, it can be transferred by endorsement and delivery. No. It can be presented in clearing. Obviously no. Next we will see is the account payee crossing within two parallel lines is double crossing. No. Special crossing. No. General crossing. Yes. This is a general crossing. Remember that whenever it is an account payee crossing, it is always a general crossing, not extraordinary crossing. Next, writing payment instructions on the reverse of the order instrument and delivering the instruments to the person entitled to receive the payment means. Whenever writing on the reverse of your payment instruction, when you're writing the reverse of your check, remember that this never a crossing, there is always an endorsement, okay, or not a payment in due course or marking lien. So you have got, when you are writing the reverse of your check or reverse of your payment instruction, remember this is what endorsement is. Next question, a check can be classified as a stale check for the reason. Always a stale check, that is already means the date has passed, okay, stale is that. So let us go to the options. It is smelling but presented within 3 months of date of check. No. It is a check which bears future date. No. The date which is past, I have already told you. Okay. The date of the check is older than 3 months. As you all know that date of check, whatever the date is given, you should know that it is applicable for the next 3 months only. It is always written on your check also that it is for the 3 months from the date of issuing. So after 3 months, if you present it to the bank, it becomes a stale check. So correct one is third one. The check without date is, you know that it is an inchoate check. Next, in check, the draw is always, it was already told to you in our earlier question. The correct answer is bank. I hope you understood these things, whatever we have taught here. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and please do share the channel. Thank you for watching. Take care.